In Scottish folklore, the Kelpies are mythical, shape-shifting creatures that live in the rivers and the streams, and they entice their human victims on land by appearing as white or grey horses before sending them to a watery grave. It sounds almost poetic. In actual fact, the famous Scottish poet Robert Burns, he wrote a poem about the Kelpies in the 1700s, and it goes something like this. When those dissolve the snowy horde and float the jingling icy board, then water-kelpies haunt the ford. By your direction, nighted travellers are allured to their destruction. And this is the Kelpies. I'm only joking. This is the real Kelpies. So each one stands around 1,000 feet tall, and each one weighs 300 tons, and they were commissioned by sculptor and artist Andy Scott in 2014. They were finished in 2014, so they've been here for 10 years, and this is Helix Park. So they have like a gift shop, they have a tour guide. So we're booked into the tour guide at 2:30, and they actually take you inside to show you the mechanics. So if you hang around to the end, you'll see a wee bit more about the history of the Kelpies and inside. So these are actually located near the town of Falkirk in Scotland, and just over here we have the M9 motorway. So if you're driving past on the M9, you can actually see them from the road. They're pretty impressive. So I'm just going to take a walk around and show you them. Here we have a wee lagoon at the back, some boats there. Are these actually lit up at night then?
Mm-hmm. They go different colours.
They go different colours, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm actually with my daughter at the moment. Say hello.
Hello.
Number 2 daughter. Number 1 is working. Number 2 should be working as well, but she's got some time off. She's a nurse, so she was on the front line when during the COVID pandemic. She was saving lives on the front line. That's a couple of canal boats as well. So as you can see, it's not a very nice day, guys. Bit cloudy today. We had some rain this morning, but at least it's not raining now. So there's a wee bridge that you can cross over to go between them. Actually, they look bigger when you're further away. You can see all the, I don't know if you can see that from here, from this video, but you can see inside all the structural bracing and framing. Must be nice at night, all the same, I would imagine. got some refreshments here as well. Italian coffee and cake. Looks interesting. Ice cream. It's a bit too cold for that. So we're taking a walk over to the gift shop. I think this over here is where you can register for the tour, maybe check in for the tour. And the Kelpies at the beginning of the video, these ones here, these were actually the models they created when they had the vision to create the actual real Kelpie sculptures. So these were like I guess these were the test project for the real McCoy. So they got a cafe and they got a gift shop. Here we go, we'll take a walk in here. Luxury handbag confectionery. Hairy Coo. So they've got quite a lot of things, maybe more so for kids, but some winter woolies here. This is nice, got some souvenirs for the Kelpies themselves, some prints and stuff. Mugs. Nice. So it's fridge magnets, I guess. I don't know what they are, coasters, and then you got these mugs. Looks like £12. I'm talking about myths. There's Nessie herself. And here we have some Scottish souvenirs. Some shortbread, fudge. £155 pair of Kelpie sculptures. And there you go, that's what it looks like in the evening. Pretty smart. So we're going to the tour now. We have the guided tour, and if you book it online, the price is only £8 per head. And the meeting point is actually just outside the shop at these small Kelpies.
25 minutes, I'll tell you all about the Kelpies. We'll also go inside one of the Kelpies today as well. But before we set off, I just have to go over a few things about the tour. I will leave time for questions and photographs at the end of the tour. But if there is an emergency or something urgent that comes up, please just tell me, okay? We will be walking past open water, and there's water around each of the Kelpies as well. Don't go near the water, watch your footing, and please do not go for a swim.
Here we go then, inside the Kelpie. You can see why it weighs 300 tons.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. You are all inside the world's largest floor-shaped sculpture, and currently Scotland's largest public arts project. So this kelpie is 26.5 metres tall, but they're also the landmark here for Helix Park as well. Before I continue, I'd like to double check. Does anybody know the legend of the kelpie? Anyone know that story?
Yeah.
Some people do. Is anyone brave enough to try and tell the story? Or do you want me to say it? Me say it. Okay, that's fine. So kelpies are part of our mythological history here in Scotland. So we believed a long time ago they were magical creatures that lived in water, and they were called kelpies. Now kelpies were very smart because they could turn into anything. So what they would do is come onto land and turn into a horse. Now the reason for that was to get a human close enough to touch. Because if you touch a kelpie, you become stuck to them. They then rear up on their hind legs. You hear a clap of thunder. They drag you into the water where they drown you, then they eat you. Yes, lovely, isn't it? Absolutely.
It's not a bad way to go.
I could probably just stop it them actually. That's not a good way to go. Absolutely not.
The tour discussion went on for about 20 minutes, so I had to cut it short. But it was quite interesting. She told how many days it took to assemble everything. It was 90 days from start to finish because all the parts of the structural frame were actually numbered. So she said it was like one big jigsaw puzzle. Anyway, we're going to head home now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.